Do girls smell their tampons when they pull it out of their...
1, 2, 3, funk it.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Helen and welcome. I post about lifestyle and comedy, but today we're coming in with a new video because it's Saturday. If you guys took a look at my Instagram story, I asked you guys what questions you wanted me to answer. These are talks about relationships, dating, life, and we are going to get into all the juicy details. Let's get started. I didn't really know which way this video was gonna go when I was preparing it, just because I wanted to ask my fellow viewers what questions they had. Let's get straight into it because I know you guys are curious. Let's talk about lifestyle. How do you stay motivated to keep making things? It's really on and off for me. Social media is just one part of my life. I get pretty drained at times and things get overwhelming. Definitely surrounding yourself with positivity, giving yourself goals, and one thing that I like to do is I like to have my calendar or my notebook and I like to write things down physical, jotting things down or preparing myself for next week's schedule. I like check marking everything just because it makes me feel like I accomplished something. How old are you? Your girl is 22. She is turning 23 in October. It's actually crazy if you think about it. I went into quarantine when I was 21 and now I'm turning 23. Like, oh my god. How do you become confident? Confidence isn't something that will come to you automatically. I struggled with being confident for the longest time ever. One thing that really helped was definitely making sure that I embrace myself first. You can't love others unless you love yourself. Another way to gain confidence or for you to seem a little bit more confident is really presenting yourself in a more confident way. Making sure that you are loud, well-spoken. That just shows that you are confident and that is very attractive. Do girls smell their tampons when they pull it out of their... I was gonna say no, but I was just having flashbacks of the times that I did it, so I'm gonna say yes. I feel like out of curiosity, girls have definitely done it before just because something that people are curious about and you want to feed that curiosity. So what is your biggest struggle as a girl? I'm gonna say your weight. Social media plays a really big role in this aspect where girls are defined to be this perfect sculpture. In reality, that's not how it is. Because our generation is kind of changing things up, it's not gonna be like that anymore. But if you go to China, if you go to Asia, they still do have that beauty standards. Girls are only beautiful when they are thin, and that is probably my personal biggest struggle as a woman. Plan on having kids? Yes. I love kids. I plan on having 2 minimum. I'm gonna see how things go with 2, and if things go well, I'm gonna upgrade to 3. I do have to be financially stable, and I have to make sure that my stomach and my area is okay, you know? What do you like to eat / drink on your period? For drinks, I do crave bubble tea. On day 1, I usually don't crave a lot of things. It's more of me laying in my bed watching some sort of Netflix. On day 2, for some reason, I crave a lot of sweets. I have a huge sweet tooth. We are going into date. What is your preferred first date activity? There is 2 options on where this can lead me to. If it's somebody who I've never met before, I would definitely want to go for a more restaurant setting. I want to get to know the person and I want to see if we are compatible. However, if it is a friend who I've known for 5 years, maybe something at a park, maybe some amusement ride, a picnic is good too. Something more playful when you actually know the person. Do you get sick of random people trying to flirt with you? Honestly, I never really thought about it too much just because it happens so often, especially in DMs. Probably yes if I didn't have social media, but because I have social media, I would say no. Why is it so hard finding a girlfriend? I'm on every dating site and no one ever says anything back to me. Dating sites can be very tricky just because girls get more matches than guys and girls have more options. You really have to make your profile stand out, putting a really eye-catching profile photo of you and making sure that your caption is on point and it will really catch the girl's attention. But if you already matched with the girl and if you are are trying to reach out to them, using a personalized pickup line can really melt that girl's heart and respond back to you. Is it true that females don't have proper orgasms the first time? Did I have a good one? I don't know. Wait, let me think about it. I know some girls who I've talked to actually didn't have a good orgasm the first time just because they don't know how it feels. But for that question, I think majority of the girls, they have not had proper orgasms the first time. Do girls practice sex positions when they are alone? Do we? Switching in positions for you. Personally, for me, a solid no. I'm more of the girl who is like, let's do it and see how things go. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And that is just me. But for other girls, I don't know. I feel like some girls would, just because some girls do get curious of how this position would be like. Oh, is this cute? Do I look good at this angle? Interesting. We are moving on to relationship. Would you rather your man know how to cook or fix a car? Ooh. Having him cook would be a better option than fixing my car. If he cooks for me every single day, I will marry him. How do I keep a friendship going without losing a friend? As we get older, you are going to experience fake friends and real friends. Sometimes one door closes, but another door leads you to a brighter path. If you guys really want to maintain that bond, catching up and letting them know that you're still there for them. What do you do if you're in a relationship with a toxic person? Oof. Talk to your friends about the situation and try to get yourself out of the relationship as soon as possible, because if it's toxic, it doesn't stop there. It gets more and more toxic. What is your biggest turnoff? Both appearance and personality. For personality, my biggest turnoff is probably if you're a snob or if you're very all about yourself. It's great for you to be all about yourself, but you don't need to rub it in on the first day. For appearances, if I could tell that you don't take care of yourself well, that's probably a big turnoff for me. It really depends, you know, everybody's different. How do you know if the person you met is a toxic person or a good person? I would say just follow your instincts. If you feel like you're in a relationship and it's getting toxic, run. Someone who you can really trust, build a life towards, and really have them as a long-term friend. That's when you know that you have found the right person. Go team! Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you guys like this video, please hit me with a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I do post every Saturday, so I hope to see you next Saturday. Other than that, stay safe and I'll catch you next week. Bye!
Take a hit, take another one. Lose ourselves and say anything that we want, it's okay, cause this is life.